Are we live? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are live. Yes. Good. Good, good. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's just get the ads out of the way. Oh, hey, Prophets! Gosh, you're fast. That tool is super powerful. How are you doing? Hello, hello. That tool of yours gives you too much power. Doing good. Nice, nice. What's new? Well, not that much visible, I'm afraid. I didn't stream yesterday because I had a few things that I had to take care of, so I wasn't able to stream yesterday. But I never stopped working on the project. So right now, this is not very exciting, I don't suppose. Oh, this can get out of here. I don't need this. Right now I took the weekend to revamp the building system. So like it's way better now when I want to create a new building. I totally revamped it so it's a little easier to add content in the future. Basically, that's what I've been doing. So right now, back last week when we left off, we had like buildings were always the same thing. So like you had to make a copy of the whole building to place it on the world. And now it's a little different. So now you have what's called a building instance and a building template. So template is like everything that is related to the building itself. So like, for example, what type of building is it? What kind of workers it takes? Stuff like that. So stuff that is the same across all buildings is done in the template. And then there's the building instance, which takes a template and just adds on stuff that specific building needs. So for example, the workers that specific building has, that's on the instance instead of on the template. So I just changed the whole system to be like that. So now whenever I want to create a new building, I just need to create a new template of the building derived from the class that it's better suited. And the building is like done. That's it. That's all I need to do. I just need to specify the specific things that building needs, and everything else is just taken care of for me. It's all automatic now. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's not something that was strictly needed, but just for the future of the project, we're adding new buildings and stuff like that. We need a bit more leeway to get things done, I suppose. So yeah, that's all the new stuff. Today we're gonna work on different things, like the buildings, or like the building builds. It's like the building of buildings, let's say. Still needs a few tweaks here and there, but I'm gonna push that to the side. Like I'm gonna leave everything that is like polish and stuff. I'm gonna leave that for a pass at the end of it. Right now I'm just focused on getting stuff done, like having the mechanics programmed in, everything that is like visual helpers and stuff like that. I'll leave all of that to like a future day. Right now I just want the game to be ready to go, or like ready to test, because like some of the stuff can be tested even without like a little bit of visual polish, just to see if like the mechanics are good, or like players are incentivized to do certain things and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it today. We're gonna make a new menu today. We're gonna, like, we have the base population, and then you have our raiding party. Raiding party is not exactly a raiding party, but it's like our party that goes around the world. I want to make a menu today that you can transfer people between those two. So you can have people from your base who go into your party, and people from your party who go back to base, and then you can use them to form whatever. Yeah, but we're going to work on something, because I did notice that there's a bug in the game, and I want to fix that. I'm just gonna make sure, because like I believe that is still happening. It's still the same thing. Let me just check here real quick. So right now, let me just make camp, get a few things, doesn't matter. I just want a few stuff to build with. And we're gonna build, not this one. Oh, right, I have to pause it. That's another thing I want to fix, because like that's not very user-friendly at all. But yeah, okay, let's build a few buildings over here. Add people to this. Put them to work. There. So I have 16 herbs. So when I come back, if 1 hour passes, I should have 12 more herbs. So this should be at like 28, right? I make camp, rest for 1 hour. But when I come back, oh, it is working. Oh, so maybe it's only that specific button. Because like I did test this with other hours, so like I'm at 28 now. I'm still getting 12 per hour. So if I pass like 4 hours, let me just check here real quick. I should get 48 herbs. So at the end, I should have 76 if I do 4 hours. Four hours. I should have, how much was it? 76? 76. Yeah, and I don't have it. I just have 12 more. So hours are not passing, or rather, the hours are passing here, but I'm not getting all the resources I should. So we need to fix that. And I believe I know exactly where that is. Because like when I'm in camp and I tell time to pass, where's the camp thing? Camp, here we go. When I do this, rest for 4 hours. Right, I update this with a time. But I need this to go 1 by 1. Because like, or rather, give me a sec. Right, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do this a little differently. I'm giving it time. So yeah, I need to do this a little differently from what I'm doing now. Right now, I just say, you know, if at least an hour has passed, then we invoke this, but I can't do it like that. I need to invoke this for every hour that passes between one and the other. Hi, DVD! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing? How are your puppers doing? Are they better now? Awesome, awesome. Hopefully your puppers are doing better. Poor things. But yeah, this has to be done a little differently. Because, like, if I tell it to pass, like, 8 hours... I need... It's not exactly that, though. Give me a sec. Because, like... Yeah, sure, I give it current hours, but it's not... that. Hi, Ton Artstep! Hello, hello, welcome. They're okay. Our female dog came on meat sooner than expected before we could have the surgery, so we have to separate them. It's upsetting them. Oh, I see. That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully that'll pass quickly. Just come to compliment your accent and ask. Sure. Thank you. Did you already start on your 3D project? Actually, no. I'll have to talk about. I'll have to talk to my colleagues about that. You know, they're all really busy. They're working on really big stuff, especially one of them. One of them is working on really big stuff right now. So, and he just had a kid, so he's busy. Yeah, I'll have to ask them about it. Because I haven't heard from them yet. But I'm very excited to start working with them. And how could I be your favorite 3D boxes modeler? Well, I don't know. 3D boxing is very, very hard to do, don't you hear? Hi, Sockhouse! Hello. How are things going over on Barricade? How's the sound squelching going? Oh god, that sounded so wrong. It's a skill for a very it's a skill for very few people. You know. Yeah. Okay, let's do this a little differently. So like int our diff, but not like that. Our diff, and this is gonna be current hours minus previous hours. So, ten 3D modelers know it, and you know how hard it is to find a 3D modeler. Yes, indeed. 3D modelers are quite a thing. I'm just trying to think, like, what would be the best way to go about this? I mean, we don't need this anymore. We just need to check out the difference. Yeah, okay. So let's do it like this then. So, while previous hours is less than current hours, yes. So, hours passed, and we're gonna put previous hours on this. Oh, this is a float. Why is this a float? What? Why the heck was that a flow? Okay, never mind. While previous hours are less than current hours, we're gonna call it with previous hours, and then we increase previous hours. Sorry, had a phone call. That's okay. What's up? Hello, hello. How's the sound on Barricade going? Or are you just done with it? Stopping the jokes for a bit. If there's anything simple I can do in the future as a means of gaining experience in contact with the area, such as pro bono service, let me know. Well, I wouldn't want you to work for free. If I ever feel the need, like for someone to work with me, I'll definitely pay the person. But I'll definitely let you know if I ever need anything. Thank you, Tony. I hate audio, that is all. That is fair. That is fair. I'm not a big fan of it either. I mean, I like it when it's clean and crisp and it works and I don't have to do it. Otherwise, yeah, audio is a nightmare. I'm already thinking of the next game. Hopefully I can just afford to pay someone. If not, I'm redoing retro theme. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. It's not an easy thing to tackle. I built a few audio tools in the past. Like, they're not, like, when I say tools, it's just like, it's simple stuff, okay? It's just like audio managers and pooling and stuff like that. But even that is just a nightmare because, like, there's all the levels that you have to do for audio. And, like, I had a friend of mine who's a musician help me out with it. Oh man, it was rough. I didn't have enough skill to ask for money right now, so only if you would just want to try it. Besides, if you're thinking about a 3D RPG also. I mean, I'm thinking about it. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, no. Because, like, there's this whole, I have to finish this whole thing first. Eventually, maybe. I don't know. It's okay if, okay, my god, okay, reading, it's hard. It's okay if I do it as I go. It's soul crushing to crunch it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely feel you, yes. So hopefully this works. Okay, let me check then. Because I think this is enough to, like, do that. And that's a bug corrected. And then I can move something on my Kanban over to the other side. Alright, I need to get some resources first. I need to start with a few resources so that I don't have to come up here and do this all the time. Okay, let's put up a forester just... Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to fix, but that's gonna be for later. Okay, so I should get 6 herbs per hour. That's good. Okay, so let me just make a few things here because math is hard. What am I at? I'm at 38 herbs and I'm gonna get 6 per hour. I'm gonna go 4 hours, so I should have 62 by the end of it. So let's make camp. And it doesn't matter. 4 hours. So now these are the herbs of my party. Below is the herbs of the base. So, like, this 38 should be 62 when I come in. And it is. Okay, good. Let's pass 8 hours just to make sure that this is correct. So 62, I'm getting 6 per hour. I'm gonna do 8 hours. I should be ending with 110. 110 herbs at the end of it. So let's leave. Make camp. Let's rest for 8 hours. 110. Okay, so now it's working correctly. Good. That's exactly what we wanted. All right, so that's a bug. That's out. I can come over to my Kanban and get it out of here. Oh god, I still have so much to do. Every time I look at this Kanban, I get a little anxious. Another item burned down, yeah, because, like, if you want to check out TBD, just to see what I've been doing. This is my Kanban setup. Okay, it has a lot of stuff because like it's never ending. Okay, it's just a lot. But what I usually do is I have a to-do list. I have a doing list. This is what I usually set this up for, like what I want to do on stream that day. The done part, which is like the things that I've done. Committed, which is like in the repository already, and then shipped. This is eventually the thing I was talking about this morning. So like the shipped thing is when I launch eventually like a demo or the game itself. There's going to be a distinction between stuff that I've committed to repository and stuff that I've actually shipped to the like working executable for the game. So that's how I usually set these things up. Hopefully it's a little clearer what I was mentioning this morning. No problem. I'm gonna scooch this over back here. All right, cool. So that's a thing fixed. So we can go to the main appetizer for today. Because we do have a main appetizer today. Got a meeting? No problem. Thank you for sticking around and for looking. It's fine. Okay, let's get this out of the way. We got stuff to work on. Okay, we have to do a whole menu. I don't even know how I'm going to do this, but I will just, I guess I'll just copy this. Yeah, I guess I'll just copy this. Let's just duplicate this. So we're gonna call this like population transfer or something. Because like what I want to do, eventually I want this menu to be a little, I guess the word is more intuitive. But right now it's just gonna be, I'm gonna list everyone from the party and everyone from the base. And then you can move people around. So like left, right, stuff like that. It's gonna be very simple. Eventually it'll get a little better, but for now this will do, I suppose. So we're going to need, so let's do 2 containers here. These are the contents of the thing. Right. Let's add a child node to this. It's gonna be a horizontal box. Or no, actually. Oh yeah, people transfer. Sure. I don't know about any of these names, but that's fine. So we're just going to move this down here. We're gonna need a duplicate of this. So this is gonna be party container. And this is gonna be base container. And in the middle of it, we're going to add a VBox container in the middle of it. It's gonna have 2 buttons. So like, we'll just copy 2 buttons over to this side. Oh, actually, over there. There you go. Paste and paste. Paste. Okay, so this is gonna be 2 party, 2 base. This is gonna look so weird at the beginning, but that's okay. So the party is this way. We should actually, yeah, we really should work on something to. But yeah, then we'll get down on that. So base container, 2 party, 2 base. Okay, we're gonna need 2. Actually, I don't think we do need that because I already have an arrow. Can I rotate this? Let's check it out because I want this to be. I want this to be. Actually, what are you doing having 40 by 40? No. Is the other one like that? Tisk. Okay. no, we don't. Okay. This is what we want. So instead of that, let's just make the title something like party face. Yeah, just to make it a little clearer, because I want these menus to be a little better than this. I'm just making this for like mechanics sake. Like this needs to be implemented. That's basically why this is like this. Okay, let me just check it. What if I add another person to this? Okay, that's fine. Actually, let me just here we go. I want vertical to be shrink center. There we go. Okay, good. Cool. That's what I wanted. Okay, get this out of the way. There we go. Okay, let me just check something. I want the icon. I don't think I can rotate this, can I? Unless, let's make a duplicate of this. Transfer left. Because like, if I could do that, that'd be great. But I don't think I can though. Maybe I can, I just don't know how. So like if I go here, I want it to be this. But I want it to be rotated. I don't think that's possible, is it? Yeah, I don't think that's doable. Doesn't seem like it anyway. Let's duplicate this and make it transfer right. That's okay. I'll just make different icons for them, I suppose. Where's my sprite? Here it is. Let's just make copies of this. And that. And that. There. This seems a little weird. But we'll just keep it like that. It's fine. Okay, to party is gonna be quick load left. Actually, let's just make it rename. Arrow left. Is that okay? Does it update? Will it update? I don't know. Well, it seems to be updating here. I've heard a few horror stories about people not... Okay, but it seems to be okay. Arrow right. And arrow... Oops. Arrow down. Okay. Hopefully that didn't screw everything. Okay, it's still good. It seems. Hopefully. Hopefully everything is good. Okay, let's click load over here. And right. Arrow right. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't change the sprite of this. So let's just edit. This. There we go. Okay. Now. Yeah, these buttons are gonna be toggles now. Because the idea is you click a person and then you move it. You move it to the side, to the other side, basically. I want to eventually, that's the thing, like, I want this to be a little better for the end user and like be able, so you could drag and drop people wherever you want. So like you click here and like, I'm actually gonna do it and I can always Oh, it doesn't move because it's stuck in the container, right? Makes sense. But I want a person to just click this and like go whoop and drop it over on the side that they want. I mean, there's always going to be this, in case, you know, people are more used to it. Or the menu might even be totally different. I don't know. At some point, I will change it. I just feel like it. Because, like, drag and drop is, like, usually easier for people to understand. And, like, to less error prone, I feel. In terms of the end user. Not for me. For me, it's going to be more work. But I don't mind. I just want people to not get confused with it. Right, so here, we're not going to put a lot of information on the person. Eventually, I might make something like when you hover over a person, it will tell you information about them. Or like a small summary. But right now, it's just going to be like this. And that's it. Why aren't you expanding? You should expand, correct? Expand. Ah, there we go. And I want this to expand as well. Layout, expand. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay. So now we need to implement this. That is going to be fun. Okay. Oh, and I should tie this to some button down here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a button over to activate this actually. So let's do that first. First of all, button to do this. Okay. Oh, actually, let me just do something real quick. I just wanted to, don't tell Sockhouse, but I was committing, like, the error correction I had. I feel the need to use this. I was actually committing stuff, and I was reminded of you. Committing stuff midstream. What is this? What blasphemy is this? I still live in. Oh my god, man! You live dangerously. I applaud you. I am not brave enough to do that. Over 60 new sounds, a new weapon model. Oh man, like Godspeed, because like that is scary. That is super scary to me. If I die, I die. Okay, got it. It's okay. But no, you won't die. It's fine. But man, that is something. Like sometimes I stream for like a few hours, right? And then I end the code. Usually when I end stream, it's usually because I've ended something. So I get to a point where I'm like, okay, this is good, this is fine. And then sometimes, you know, because usually when I end stream, it's dinner time, right? So I go to dinner, and sometimes when I come back, I totally forget that I haven't committed code. I go on the next morning, and I'm like, holy crap, I didn't commit. And like I get super nervous because I don't know. I mean, to be fair, nothing has ever happened to me for not committing stuff, but I just get this anxious feeling. Yeah. I don't know, man. You probably should. Like, don't let me be the devil on your shoulder, but you definitely should. Do it now. Do it immediately. Okay, let's let's keep on. Okay, we need to commit this. Oh, right. Well, we don't need that button right now. Let's disable it. Yeah, we're gonna disable that. I want to implement this later. The search bar, because that's gonna be a useful thing. I want people to be able to like search for a name and it filters everyone from the lists. But right now we're not gonna do that. That's a thing for later. Right now I just want this to work. Like listing people on the left on the party, listing people right at the base, being able to transfer between them. That's all I want to do right now. Let's get on it. First of all, I need to open this menu. Like, this menu should pop up when I want to do the transfer, basically. So let's do that. Let's clean all this clutter. Close right? Where was it? Close to the right. There we go. Okay. Oh, I actually kept this. I need to think of a better way to do this. Like, I've been thinking about it the whole weekend because, like, I've revamped a lot. Like, for example, buildings. The buildings are, like, I completely revamped them over the weekend. They're a little easier to add now. I just go in here and say, okay, here's a new building, and that's it. Like, the game manages all that for me. But I do want to get rid of this because, like, the buildings themselves already have an ID. I wanted to add it to a dictionary, but I don't know exactly how to do it without, you know, looking extremely ugly, so I'll have to think about that. Gotta live with that for now. Okay, let's go over to the base state. Where is it? Main view. Oh, actually, I can just do it here. Or maybe I just go on the main view. It's fine. Where have I been doing it? Population. Ah, here we go. This is what we've been doing. Yeah, I'll just put it over here and then move it. Because, like, I want to make these a few. I want to make these things like widgets that you just, like, put on top of the screen and do things with it. But that's okay. Let's just go with a control. So this is going to be transfer. We're gonna put that down here. Getting the node. That out of the way. What did I say? Population transfer. There we go. Or rather, let's just call this people transfer. Key transfer. There we go. Let's copy this. No, not copy that specifically. I want to copy the node. Oh man. Okay, there we go. This is the control. We're gonna need a few things. For now, this is good enough. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this invisible, basically. People, control, visible. Not visible. Oops. Not like that. No. Okay. So I want to add a button. Where is it? Oh, I probably put that over here. Yeah, give me a sec. Ah, here we go. Deposit, yeah. So I do this. Yeah, it's over here. Deposit inventory. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need a new one for this. Void. Well, transfer people. And we need to do this up here. Or down here, I mean. So deposit inventory, transfer people. Transfer people here. There we go. So when we do that, what we're actually going to do, we're going to go, this is like super tacky, but that's fine. Station, no, state manager, there we go. Main, view, open, people, transfer. It's not gonna be like this eventually, but right now we'll just do it like this so that things can progress a little bit. Okay. When we do that, people transfer control is gonna become visible. Oh, we actually need to do a bunch of things now that I think about it. Like here, this cross, it needs to be, yeah, I need to do something like this. So, people transfer close button. So we need to put a read-only field on this. Should be that, right? Yeah, that'll do. Let's get the path to it. Close, there we go. So like, let's copy path. I really should learn like the hotkey for that because I'm constantly using it. People transfer control. There we go. So that's the close button. And I don't even need anything else as of yet. Right, okay. What we are going to do though is I want to get these two buttons. I want to save them because I'm going to be constantly using them. Copy the path, so transfer to party button. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. It's just gonna be this. There we go. Container, blah blah blah. And we're gonna need a to base button as well. So to base. Yes, to base. There we go. To base. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be constantly referring to these two, so might as well as keep them here. This can be read only. I didn't do that because I was very silly. Okay, I think that's it. Ah, okay. Oh man. And this is, instead of close population list, it's gonna be close people transfer. We're just gonna close people transfer, and we're gonna call that transfer. There we go. And this is gonna be visible is gonna be false. There we go. Okay. So now, when we open the people transfer, we need to list people, but right now we're just gonna take care of the buttons. So like people transfer to party button dot what is it? Disabled? I don't disabled. It's gonna be true because we haven't selected anyone yet. So everyone is gonna come unselected. So these buttons are gonna be disabled at the start, but we do need to list these people up here. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get this copy node path. This is going to be a VBox. So VBox container, party people list container, and it's gonna be people transfer control get node VBox container. Put that over here like that. There we go. We're gonna do the same thing for the base. So base. Actually, people party and people base. There we go. And we need to fill these up. So we'll get to that. Let me just check here something really quick. Yeah, we need to fill these up with the people that are exactly in here. Hi, Heat Puzzle. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I'm gonna take a little pause to add a little bit to my tea here. I'm great, thank you for asking. No problem, no problem. Hello, hello. Okay, let's save this. Let's also just check here real quick, because like, doing my first project on C# as well. Cool. Are you actually doing it in Godot or just C#? Is it just a C# project? Yeah, and C#'s amazing. I really like it. I mean, I wouldn't be using it if I didn't like it. Although, to be fair, like there are a lot of people who use the language not precisely because they like it. Just C#? That's pretty cool too. Welcome, welcome. Glad to hear it. C# is cool. I like C#. C# is nice. What are you working on? What kind of project is it? Can you tell us? It's still too hot. Okay, we're gonna fill this up, but first of all, okay. Let's see if this is working. That's what I want to find out. It's a website if recipe. Website of recipes. Okay, got it. Sorry about that. I completely butchered it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, website for recipes. Got it. Cool. Very nice. I actually would really like to learn how to do websites one of these days. That's the one thing, because like eventually I'll need a website, so I'll have to think about that. And if I can do it with C# all the better, because like I'm used to it. So. Probably I'll use SQL in the future. C# hype. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, first. Using SQL in the future so you can like store and search for recipes, right? Ingredients and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. C# hype. I wanted to ask you, Prophets, how is your C# journey going? I'm very, very curious because I haven't kept up to date these last few days. I use React for mine with the Next.js framework for the free hosting. Oh, cool. But did you actually do it by yourself? Because I have no idea where to even start with WebDev. God. Loving it. Of course, I'm addicted to learning, so love all things. Yeah, I feel that. It's fine. Creating a quick bot message handler at the moment. Nice. Yes, I went to boot camp for web dev. Oh, I see. Yeah, I never learned game dev. I mean, I know how to do like a bit of HTML and CSS, but it's like really basic. It's so basic. Like I can do a thing that shows text and some colors pass by, and you could probably learn in 10 minutes. Maybe I just it feels so overwhelming at the start that I never just properly sat down to try it. But yeah, it's probably not as a big crazy monster as I make it out to be. I make websites for clients at the moment. I see. Okay. That makes sense. You probably need that sort of knowledge. That's makes sense. Absolutely. Alrighty. Let's. Yeah. I wanted to. Oh, it's not showing up. Oh, of course it's. No, wait a minute. What do you mean? Of course it's not showing up. It should show up. What am I doing? Why isn't this showing up? Oh, I know why. Oh god. Action transfer people. God. I keep doing this. I keep copying and pasting and forgetting stuff. Helps put Big Macs in my tummy. Yeah. I mean, no shame whatsoever. Making websites is cool despite everything, and if it helps put Big Macs in your tummy, all the better. Here we go. Okay, transfer people, and it opens and everything is disabled. These things are working. Okay. I need to do, but I can close and it's fine. Okay, so this is working. All I need to do now is like fill this up with the people that exist, and then put these buttons to work. I'm looking at you typing for 20 minutes straight. I'm a little scared. It's so much things. Like, if you have any questions about anything I'm doing, feel free to ask. Like, maybe I won't be able to answer directly as related to your project, but if I can help with something, feel free to ask anything. It's fine. But yeah, I can understand like you seeing someone type a lot is like, because like I know how this project works, so getting stuff done usually is just like me going places. No problem. Like I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want to spread the word a little bit of like how cool C# is. No, I'm just kidding. I don't shill for C#. At least not yet. No, but I really like C#. But if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them. Like I probably won't be able to help with specific problems in your project, because like that's all very dependent on how you set it up. But generic stuff related to the language, if I can answer it, which sometimes I can't. Let's be real. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But yeah, feel free to ask. No problem. Okay, let's take care of the thing. So we're going to need at least one thing. So button. People person selected. Okay, this is a lot of words. Okay, but it's super easy. We're just gonna. Okay. When we open the people transfer, current person selected is going to be no, so we don't have anyone selected. Now, let's list people from our party. Okay. I really need to do something like this because I'm constantly doing it. But, so this is gonna be party list container, get child count, and it, okay, so this is gonna be people from the party. This is gonna be people, no, party, player party. I don't have access to it here. Player base info, yeah, I'll need a little thing here too, because I'm gonna party, player party. It's gonna be something like game manager. Oops. What is that doing in there? World state, right? World state, player party. There we go. Okay. So that's player party. Player party dot roster. There we go. Dot count. And no +1. Just that. And these are buttons. Right. So button. Party. Entry template. It's going to be a button. And we're going to duplicate this. So new party entry. Give me a sec, everybody. Okay, sorry everybody. I'm back. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is a button. Template, duplicates, and add. Yeah, so it's not gonna be this, it's gonna be the container for this. We're gonna add. And then what we need to do is we actually need to, populate this. So let's do that. There we go. We're just copying stuff over. I mean, I always say this, and it's always a mistake because like I usually forget to change this or that, and then I get bitten in the ass. But you know. Okay, so for all the child count of all of this. What we basically need to do is get the button. So that'll be button party entry. And that's gonna be I. At least that's what I'm doing down here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So basically this. I didn't need to copy that. It's just okay. So if I is less than our roster count, then the button icon is going to be their party roster at our position I dot body sprite, there we go. And the text party entry dot text will be like the same thing, but instead the name of the person. There we go. Else, oh, we need to do something first, of course. So party tree not visible. True. There we go. Otherwise, we just make this invisible. So like if there's nothing to fill this button with information, we just make it invisible. And we're gonna do the exact same thing down here. But instead of being the party list, we're gonna make it the base list. And the base list is gonna be not gonna be the player party, of course. But we'll get to that. This is gonna be the base entry templates. Base entry. Base entry. Yeah, there we go. So only thing we need to change now is instead of checking the people on the player party, base info. What was it? Population? There we go. Okay. Population. And same thing here. Down here. Oops. There. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Hopefully this does it. Also, there is another thing we need to do still. We've kind of forgotten about it. But we have to do onPressed for this. So onPressed is going to be, what are we gonna call this? Something like, people transfer person pressed. Yeah, something like that. It's not gonna be exactly this. Yeah, this has to be a delegate, I feel. Okay, we're gonna do something else now. There we go. Like that. There we go. We're actually going to do the same down here because this is going to be useful. Like that. And this should do. Let's get this done first. So this is going to be a delegate. Like that. And we're going to call this with the character that we've selected. So we need to generate this method. Go down here. And what we're going to do is, no, wait a minute. Let me think. Well, yeah, I don't want the character to be fair. I want this to be the button itself. Well, the button's already declared here, so this should be fine, right? This is gonna be entry. Character entry? Character entry, sure. Character entry. So, people transfer. What did I call it? Current character selected. Let's characters, because I've been doing characters so far. So like, okay, when a button is pressed, so if this button is not null, that means we've clicked on someone. So that means, what is it? Toggle. Pressed. Oh man, I keep forgetting. Let me check. Because like our filter, population filter, here we go. I want the button to behave like this, but open population menu. Button pressed, here it is. That's what I want. Okay. So button pressed is gonna be false. And now people, current character selected is gonna receive our character entry. It doesn't need to be pressed because it's already pressed. So like this is the event for it being pressed, so that's fine. We just need to deselect the other one. And we need to save that thing too. Okay. So hopefully this is it, I think. I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, it should be this. And we just need to do this on the other one. Over here. So base entry. Character selected. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting this. Okay. Give me a sec. Because this is an important distinction that I need to make with this. Over here. Yeah. So party entry. True, and the other one is gonna be true, false. You'll see why I'm doing this. Add parameters. So this is gonna be toggle to party, toggle to base, and that's what we need to do. So to party button, no, disabled. Disabled is enable, let's call it like this, and enable, oops. There we go. So like on the first one up here, we want to disable the to party button because we're already at the party. That character is already in the party, so we don't want to transfer to the party, but we do want to transfer over to that one. And we do need okay. We need to set that up. So let's do that. UI people, no, to party. So pressed. What are we? Because like this needs to be a delegate. I feel. Okay, transfer, oops, transfer character. And transfer selected character. And here we'll just, well, to be fair, we don't need to do that. If we make two functions, we don't need to do that. Transfer select the character to party. And we just do this. And we also want one to the base. Base. What's the one? Oh, right. Sorry about that. Base button. Suppose. Transfer. Select the character to base. And that's it. Okay. Oh, pressed, of course. There we go. Okay, so when we transfer a selected character to the party, what we're going to do this is gonna be nice. I am thinking of like some wicked ways to do this. What we're going to do is selected current character selected. Can I parent get parent? Is this, oh, it's just like that. Okay, get parent. Remove child. We're gonna remove himself. And then oh yeah, I actually should keep these around. Give me a sec. Yeah, I need to keep this. UI people transfer people base list container. I don't need to call this base list or people base. I just call it people transfer base list container. We're gonna do that. Field about it, and it can be read only because we can just put it here, here, and actually this one comes after that, and we're gonna make it the other one too. I'll get back to you just a bit because I want this. So party list container. There we go. So generate read-only field. This is also going to be a read-only field. So go. Now we just need to change things up in here. It's like party list container, and we change it all down here. Base list container. I'll change it all up in here. Okay, good. Because now we need to use that. We need to use that down here. Okay. When we transfer a character to party, that means that base list container, we're going to remove that child, and party container, add child. And it's going to be this. And that's it. And now, we just need a button. So, to party, button, pressed is gonna be, no, actually, not button pressed, disabled. Disabled is gonna be true, and UI. Transfer to base. Base. Transfer to base button disabled is going to be false. because right now it's on the party side, so it should transfer it over. I do need to do something though. I need to change this. Pressed. Right. Let me just check here real quick. Right, it's up here. Right, I need to do this. So yeah, okay, there we go. We just need to do this. There we go. So it's gonna be myself. Damn. Oh man. Okay. There you go. Okay. This is looking pretty weird, but hopefully it works. Okay, so right, okay. Oh yeah, I don't have to do that. I don't think. Right. Okay. Got it. Because the button's already done. Okay, good. Yeah, I was overcomplicating stuff. Never mind. So, this is gonna be the reverse from party to base. And this is gonna be party is gonna be false and base is gonna be true. Okay. Hopefully this works. We can only hope. Let's see. It might just crash and burn, but we'll see. Oh, man. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see if this works. Oh, this isn't working. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the base, people. Okay, I'm probably not listening correctly. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm probably not listing them correctly. Where is that? Open population. No, not the population one. People transfer. There we go. Give me just a second. Okay. There. And I should probably turn on the lights because it's getting a little dark. I mean, this not like this light is like anything good, but you know. It's enough to set the mood, I suppose. The mood. Okay. Why is it not listing them correctly? Because I probably copy pasted and I forgot. Yeah, the usual. Transfer base list container. Yeah, that's correct. And then we populate it with the population from the player base. Yeah, that seems to be correct. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let me just read this from top to bottom, see what's happening here. Oh, there is another thing. Yeah. Entry, button pressed. I just want to make sure that this is all false. You know, just this is just added security, because like it should be like that, but you never know. Just want to make sure. Let me just check then. Okay. Party list container, player party roster. Correct. Cool. Okay, good. Let's actually put this up here, just so it's by order of things. Base list, player base population. Yes, correct. So this is all correct, okay. Player base population, yes. Okay. Yeah, the sol seems to be okay. So why is it doing that? I wonder. Okay, let's just run it again just so I can check. In before it doesn't happen again. Yeah, it's definitely happening. So, but this is like people from the base, I'm pretty sure, because like our party only has 4 people. Yeah, our party only has 4 people. It's these 4 right here. So what gives? Yeah, this is all reversed, actually. Did I actually? I hate everything. I think that's it. I think that's it. Also, let's call this so it's easier to tackle, I suppose. Okay. Hopefully that's it. I knew it was something like that. It didn't make any sense. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's see if this is working. Okay. Seems to be good. Now here comes the ultimate test. Oh no, that's right. This isn't still working. This isn't working correctly still. Because when I'm pressing these buttons, I'm not actually transferring the person. It's just UI. So even if I go here, like if I leave and then go to my party menu, I still have the 4 people here, so I have to fix that. So when I actually transfer that character, oh, actually, you know what? Yeah. Because this isn't enough. That's the button itself, but I also need... And instead of selected, we're gonna call this button. There. And whenever I set this, I need to also set the character itself. This doesn't change, so that's fine. Character is also null. That's gonna happen down here. Yeah. fine. There. That should be it. Because this is fine. This doesn't actually change the thing itself. So down here, yeah, we need the character as well. And now, when we actually transfer the person, like transfer to base, yeah, so okay. This means that player, party, roster, remove UI character. So we're gonna remove it, but we're also adding it to player base population add, and we're gonna add the character. There. And we need to do the reverse here. So remove from the player party. Oops, not with two E's. And add to, remove from the base and add to the party. And that's it, hopefully. Okay, so if I do this now, I should have a bigger party. There we go. Okay, character 4. Was it character 4 I put there? I think it was. Move it back. Yes, it was character 4, I think. I think it was character 4. Oh, that's actually interesting. Something happened here. This... Yeah, this isn't updating for some reason. Oh! Hold on. Yeah, I'm being very, very silly right now. Where is it? Open people transfer. There we go. Okay. Disconnects all from signal. Rest. We need to do this, because otherwise, yeah, it's not gonna go well. So when we but when we actually transfer down here, because we do change the oh yeah, I remember when we change this. That's correct. Yeah, I need to do this. When I transfer the person, I need to change the button. Otherwise, this is gonna be a nightmare. Well, technically, I don't need to, but thinking about it, yeah, I'll just do it like this. It's fine. No, wait a minute. I did do this somewhere. I'm fairly certain of it. Unless I deleted it. I probably deleted it somehow. I suppose that was it. There. We need this. Oops. And button. Let's do this too. Character button. There. To party and to base. There. So that means this is true. This is false. Yeah, because the button is changing, so we need this to be set up a little differently. So if we transfer the character to party, then that means that this button is now, we should enable back to base. Same thing over here. If we're transferring back to base, then we enable the to party thing. Okay. One unsaved? No. Please don't. That's bad. We don't want that. Also, we had a few errors down there. I didn't forget, but I do believe that was the problem. It was like it was probably not finding certain characters. Okay, seems to be good. Now let's transfer a few more people over to this side. Let's leave one character over here. So our party should be only one person now. And it is character 5, okay. And now let's move all of these people over to our party. That would be like, I need to set up like a limit to this so that you can't make a party of like 100 people and just storm everything. I mean, you could, but it would be a nightmare. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. I probably did something bad because yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, I do need to make this a little. Let's transfer all these people over. Close, leave, party menu. Okay, we have all these people now. 4, 3, 2, 1, correct. Now, ultimate test, combat, what happens? Okay, I have everybody here. Cool. Cool, let's get out of here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Transfer. Now, let's transfer a few people over to this side. We're just gonna leave one character up. That's it. Okay, now we need to do, let's leave. Make camp. Let's just rest for like all the hours. Visit. Deposit. Let's build. We're gonna put people on here. With melee. Foresters. Let's actually build more foresters. We don't have herbs anymore, that's okay. Let's add all the characters in. because that's the thing. Like, I need to actually do a few more things to make this like actually feature complete. But hi, Keys. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I can totally tell you about the project. Yes, of course. No problem. Just give me a little sec. I'm just trying to see if this is working. Hopefully it is, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, I do need to make sure I actually have like a filter here, so like only characters that that are not working can be passed on over. But anyway. Welcome, Keys. Let me just start over the project because I want to make sure that nothing's like really like bad about it. Yeah, okay. So what can I tell you about the project? This project is an RPG / base builder hybrid. So what do I mean by that? You have your own base. It's this little building down here over where the character is standing. Your base is going to be, let's say, pretty much going to be attacked all of the time by an enemy nation. And the idea is you want to keep your base and your population safe from like all of those attacks. The base is just like any base building thing. You have, I love the art style thing. Well, thank you. But the art style is technically not mine. None of this pixel art is mine. I'll actually give you over, I'll give you a link to the stuff that I'm using. It's not gonna be directly the same because like I've recolored some of them. There you go, you can check it out if you want. But yeah, the idea is you have your own base. I am going to just no problem. I'm just gonna do something real quick because like I've done like a few things to like keep this up and running. Yeah, okay. So you have your own base. You're supposed to build stuff on this. That's what we're working on right now. Actually, like managing your own base with your population. So like this is the people that is in your base, and these are the people on your party. We'll get to that. But yeah, the idea is you can build stuff here. I can't build this one. I don't have the resources for it. Oh well. But yeah, you can build a bunch of stuff in your own base, and you know, keep your people happy, keep them safe, all of that stuff. You can put people to work. You've probably seen this already from a bit ago. But yeah, so people are gonna be spending time in your base to gather resources so you can build stuff, so you can trade them with other people. Because you won't have access to every resource at all times, right? You need to get resources from somewhere else. And that somewhere else is where the RPG part comes in. So the idea is you're gonna have a bunch of friendly settlements, which are symbolized by these like small tents over here, or like these small houses. And the idea is the way to get the resources that you can produce yourself is to actually visit with a trading caravan, which is your party. This is your RPG party, so to speak. So like these are all warriors that are going to protect your caravan. And they all have their own little quirks. They have their own skills, and they have their inventory. They use different kinds of weapons, and they have different armor, all of that. And you usually put these people on your trade caravan so they protect it as it goes on the road. Give me just a little bit. Oh, this thing just completely botched itself. What is it? Okay, I need to fix, like this happens sometimes, I don't know why, but I'm gonna show you again. Because you know, this is still a work in progress, so yeah, things are gonna explode like pretty substantially. But yeah, you have your own party. The idea is you take your caravan over to other settlements so you can trade with them, which I hope will happen now because what is happening? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you, ideally, it's not done yet, but as you go through the road and as you explore places, random events will happen on the road. So like you can get attacked by the enemy faction, You can get attacked by animals. You can find resources out in the wild. All that sort of stuff. And here, for example, it's getting dark. So like hours are passing. It's still not visually noticeable because like I haven't done any visuals for that. But this has a clock. And as you progress through the map, like the time ticks by. And when it gets dark, you're supposed to make camp. Otherwise, the enemy can easily spot you and ambush you. And you have to protect your people from wild animals and stuff. So you're gonna have a little camp mini game where you can put your people to work on stuff on their idle hours. So for example, you can gather herbs, you can hunt for nearby animals, which are like represented over here. So like there's 10 animals nearby and 16 plants that you can gather into herbs. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna set a few people. They all have their different skills. Like some of them have better hunting skills. Others have better herb gathering skills and stuff like that. And the idea is, as they idle on the hours to rest, they can gather resources. So we got 19 meat from all those animals, and we got 36 herbs during those whole hours that we've rested. And these are resources that you can actually use. So if you go here over to our friendly neighbor, we can visit them. This is all still in progress, of course. Like this is supposed to be like an animated city with all sorts of stuff, pretty much like the base, but we haven't gotten down to it yet. But you can trade with them, so you can sell your stuff for coin, and you get coins over here. You can see that like you're getting money for your resources. And when you say money, you can also buy other sorts of stuff. For example, if you're not next to a quarry, for example, you can buy stone here, or iron, or other metals. And the idea is you then bring back those resources with you to your base, and you use them to help your city grow and expand and improve. So you can defend yourself better. Let's see, what did I put these guys to do? I never remember. Okay, there we go. So let's rest again. We get a few more resources on the way because it's night, but now it's morning again. Don't worry about that. It's like it's a whole thing. So as we come back, like a lot of time has passed, like a few days have passed since we've been here. But when we visit the place, we can actually use these resources that we've gathered to do a bunch of things. So we're just gonna deposit our resources over on our base so we can use them. So now we can build a bunch of buildings. So for example, we can build a forester, we can build a fisher's hut. These are all like placeholder buildings and stuff like that. So don't worry too much about those. So these are like stuff that we've been developing over the last few days. Yeah. And you can put these people to work like I've shown you before, everything like that. So the only thing that we've yet to cover is combat. So yeah, along the road, you're supposed to get attacked by the enemy force, and even on your base. So there's gonna be a combat section. Combat is like a turn-based affair. You did this in a few days. No. I mean, I mean the whole building part, the whole base building part. No. This is like a few months of progress. No, this took me a while to do. But yeah, combat is like a turn-based thing. Think like closest I can think of is like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics. So yeah, you have your own characters, the enemy has its own characters, you have your own sphere of influence that you can move and attack. So like the red squares are squares you can attack but not move to, blue squares you can move to. So you can attack from range, so this is like a ranged character, you see she has a bow. So we can attack from one tile away. And then this is the enemy's turn, he's gonna attack me with a ranged weapon as well. None of this is animated, so keep that in mind. This is like a melee character. If I hover over either the character or their entry over here on the turn order table, this is a melee character, so he's gonna attack right next to the character itself. So we can go over here and attack him. And yeah, you're seeing pretty much how the game is right now. That's all there is. that's what I've implemented so far. And right now we're doing stuff for like base building. So like we're focusing on the whole base building aspect of it and everything like that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, that's the game right now. Ideally, the idea is you will defend your base. Of course, that's the main idea of the game, is like you want to defend your base. But at a certain point, you'll get powerful enough, or that's the idea anyway. You'll get powerful enough that you actually manage to gather a force large enough to combat the enemy forces. Instead of like always waiting for them to attack your base, you'll eventually want to go to their bases and attack them, so they leave you alone. Yeah, that's the game. That's how it is right now. It still needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of things spliced in the middle of this. But yeah, that's how it is right now. That's the whole thing. And yeah, this wasn't just a few days. No, I started this, I think it was last year, but I can't remember. All I can say is that I started working on this full time, quote unquote, on December. That's when I started streaming this. Before that, I did like a few hours like per month because I was working on stuff. Yeah, I mean, I started working, so like it has like what, I'm gonna say like 5 months altogether, maybe 6 of like work on this. Thanks for the explanation. You're so focused, I got shy to ask. Don't be. Like, if you have anything to ask, like, feel free. Like, sometimes I'm really focused and I don't pay attention to things. But thank you. Thank you. Oh, those are bits! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And thank you for the follow keys. Oh god, I don't know anything about Twitch, okay? I'm sorry. It's just, it's a whole thing. But thank you. Don't feel free to ask anything. Like, I might be working on something, but I always look at chat. So like, I can always pause to talk with y'all. So it's fun. What was your reason from switching to Unity from Unity to Godot? Hi, Dragon. My main reason to switch from Unity to Godot was the whole debacle that happened. Like, I think it was October. I can't even remember anymore. Because this project was initially done in Unity. I was developing this in Unity. But then Unity got its whole like pricing changes, and it was really weird, and people were really weirded out by all the things that they did, and I was weirded out too, because like they made changes that I didn't exactly agree with. The whole thing of like tracking installs and stuff like that, it just seemed like really weird. So I thought, okay, I know C# because I've like, okay, some context behind it. I have worked with Unity professionally and independently. So like, I used it for my main career basically, and I also developed on it on my free time. So I've had a lot of experience with Unity, and I was like, okay, I've used Unity and C# for a while now. I want to move away from Unity a little, because like Unity is being a dum-dum and making stuff that I don't exactly agree with. But I want to keep C#. That was like my thing. I don't want to learn a new language. And I was looking through alternatives at the time, and I ran into a few, but by far like the most promising of them all, I found it to be Godot. That was mainly the reason why I switched over to Godot. I made an example project. Like, I followed a YouTube tutorial making a project from beginning to end, and I thought, you know what, this seems cool, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So that's when I started streaming back on December. So like, I ported all the code over from Unity to Godot. It wasn't very hard. It was just it was a little laborious because I had a lot of stuff to move over. But in terms of like the code porting, it wasn't that hard because I was not using Unity that deeply anyway. I mostly like to code stuff thinking without thinking of the engine. I don't like to do engine specific stuff unless it's strictly necessary for rendering and stuff like that. So porting it over wasn't that bad. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy like with Godot. It's working really well. It does quite a few things that I wish Unity did out of the box, especially for pixel stuff. Because like usually I make these cutesy pixel things, pixel art games, and I like to keep it like as pixel perfect as possible. And so far Godot has proven very good in that regard. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. C# isn't too different from Python from what I understand. The biggest reason why I like C# and not Python so much, I have used Python. Like I've actually made a few projects with it. But the main reason why I don't like Python very much is it's not strongly typed. Like I like, you know, this whole thing of like declaring a variable. Where is it? No, I'm not gonna find an example. Okay, here we go. Declaring a variable, needing to put in a type. I like doing that. I like to know, I click this. I know this is all like, might seem small to people who like Python, but I really like knowing exactly what I'm dealing with. So that's mainly why I like strongly typed languages like C#. And Python, I mean, it's not like I don't like Python. It's just I don't like weakly typed languages. It's just it rubs me the wrong way. I don't know how to explain it. You ever think about porting this to CryEngine? A maximum game on a maximum engine. CryEngine, man. I don't even know. Like that would be really, really weak. I wouldn't say weird, but you know, is CryEngine, what does CryEngine even accept as like, okay, now I have to check. What does this use anyway? Because that's the thing, like, sure, CryEngine might be cool and all, but I also, like, I've been moving away from stuff that either has subscriptions or that has closed source. I don't know, I like relying on open source for some reason. Like, I like knowing the ins and bits of stuff that I use. It might seem silly, but yeah, that's why Godot attracted me so much. It seemed really close to Unity, like in terms of functionality, I mean. But it also used C#, which was a huge plus, and it was free and open source. So I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot, and I'm very happy with the change. The indentation in Python makes more sense for my brain, but everyone is different. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Like, you know, the whole thing of like, I guess I just like C# more because I've used it more. Makes sense. Like maybe if I started with Python, maybe I'd like Python more. I just like C# because I've used it for so long, and I just got used to it. So maybe that's why. Your game can be the next Kin My PC Run Swords Restory. Oh god, I hope not. I hope my games don't like crash people's computers and make them like run horribly and put them on fire. People will upgrade to 4080s to play at maximum frame rate. Oh god. I mean, hopefully that never happens. I mean, even if I make like a very, I don't know, resource intensive game, I hope I have the foresight to keep it like optimized enough so that people don't think like, oh my god, is my PC going to run this? Makes sense. I only knew Scratch in middle school before starting Godot like a week ago. Oh yeah, I do know. Scratch is like that. What do you call it? It's like a visual kind of language, isn't it? Like it's used for people to learn programming and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. It's super visual. Right. Right. Yeah, but this like so I'm not a very big purist on languages. I like C# and I use it, but to be fair, if the language works for you, then just work with it. It's fine. Like the language won't matter in the end. You just have to find something you're comfortable with, and that's it. So like don't feel like, oh my god, my language sucks, because that's never gonna happen. Like, you know, all languages could do a lot, so you don't have to worry about that sort of those sort of things. Any language you code in is fine. It's super visual, completely node based. Right. I did see some stuff about that. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I just want a game. Doesn't matter how I get it. Yeah, that's it. So like, so long as you finish the project, the language that it's coded in is largely inconsequential. Some languages will allow you to do this or that, but any language worth its salt nowadays will have ways for you to counteract that with some other feature that it has. It's like, the language usually is a non-issue. You just use what you're comfortable with. And in this case, like, Godot usually accepts GDScript and C#, so like, you have to be aware of that. It's like, your tools also need to accept the language that you're working on. Otherwise, it's not gonna go well. Yeah, that's the spirit. Like, make the thing. Language doesn't matter. As long as the thing is done, language is inconsequential. Okay, this seems to be okay now. Over. Yeah, okay. This is fine now, I think. Yeah, I really do need some info on these characters. Let me just get a few herbs up in this thing. Are you planning on doing something with the gray space outside the main gameplay window? Oh yeah, definitely. All of this gray space is going to be map. So like, you're seeing a very small map right now, because like, I'm trying to keep it contained so that I can debug stuff a little better. But eventually I want this map to like expand and be like, cover the whole window, basically. Same for this. It's like, the idea is that your base is also going to be a little bit bigger than this. I'm just keeping this small so I can keep it contained to test things out. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. Eventually, this is gonna fill up the screen. Hopefully, possibly. That's the idea, anyway. This is still working. Okay, good. Right, I don't have the resources for that. That's fine. Yeah, I have a lot of people here now, which is pretty nice. So I can build a bunch of foresters. All the foresters. We're gonna put them all to work. All of them. I don't care. Everyone's gonna work. put in the work. Even yes, even the children. What, you think children are exempt? When the enemy comes, everyone is going to be here. Everyone is going to get attacked. They won't spare the children. Yes, not just the children. Oh man. Child labor, my favorite. It's not exactly gonna be child labor, but yeah, kids are gonna walk around and, you know, help their parents out with stuff. Because this is supposed to be like the olden days. Like, kids had nothing else to do. So they usually hang around their parents, watch them work, stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. Okay, let's visit somewhere. So I'm at 4 herbs. Let me see. I'm supposed to make how many? 8, 16, 20, 24. Okay, 24 per hour. That's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna come back like to a lot of herbs on this. Oh, I only have a person. I completely forgot. I completely forgot I only had a person on the party. Oh man, that is wild. I do need to, okay, let's trade a few things. Oh, I can't trade? What is happening? Like, I'm getting these errors sometimes. What is this? Very interesting. Isn't this being, like... Hold on a second. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's probably not. I'll have to check this out later. Yeah, some stuff on the transition, because like I'm reworking a lot of the systems right now, so some of this stuff is gonna look like it's gonna produce a few errors here and there. That's it, really. I think I know what it is. Right, okay, it's this. It's pretty much this. Yeah, I can fix this, to be fair. Sometimes when my friend is working on his game, I'll try to one-up him by remaking the same feature, but doing it in the most shitty and fast way possible. Well, yeah. That's a good way for you two to learn, I suppose. You learn by doing it really fast, and he learns by seeing you do it. And also by doing it himself, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, that's just a thing. I could make a few changes to this. He's obsessed with quality, so his implementations are always really good. So I'll half-ass it and be like, the average player won't be able to tell the difference. Well, that's kind of true. Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I take so long to like do these sorts of things, because you are absolutely correct. Like, if the player won't notice it, like, just don't waste time on it. It's just gonna be like time that you lose for like, it's not no reason, but you know. The main reason why I take some time with stuff like this is because this is gonna be a very systems heavy game. It's gonna, like, there's a lot of intermeshing stuff happening. So if I don't do this, I wouldn't even say right. I'd say like, if I don't do this in a way that is easy for me to add content later, then that's going to be a huge problem for me down the line. So that's why I take the extra time to like make this a little more systemized than usual. Because if I don't do that, when I add content later, it's going to be a nightmare. That's basically it. Oh man. It's become our motto. Nobody will appreciate this. Yeah, pretty much. It's sad but true. Like, a player will be like, oh, this is neat, but they won't appreciate how much goes into actually making these things work. Yeah, that is absolutely true. It's a little sad, but a player will only care about something as far as the end result is concerned. It's like, if things work, they'll be invisible, quote unquote. So if your code is bad underneath, the only way they'll notice is if it actually impacts performance in some way. Otherwise, it just won't matter, to be fair. I am actually going to change this. I'm going to copy this over. And I'm going to change this a little bit. Because, like, yeah, I did set this up initially in a certain way. But, yeah, can't do that no more. So let's just, do this correctly. Go. Contains key, I think? Contains key, yeah. Let me do this. Else. Key value. And I'm gonna do the same down here with get. So over here, it's gonna be the exact same thing, actually. This if contains key, then we return that. Else, oops. Else we return 0. There we go. Hopefully that fixes that little problem, because I think I know why that happened. It always assumed I had that resource, and since I didn't, it just gave an error. Let's actually test it out. I actually want to jot something down, because I think I found out another bug that's even worse. Yeah, let's just get one resource. And that's it. I want to make sure that we don't have all the resources available. fixed. Yeah, the problem is like I was working on the assumption that entries would always be available, when that's not true anymore because I changed that a little. There was something I wanted to do. It was like, it's this, isn't it? Right. There we go. It's like lazy initialization, basically. I actually should do that over here. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Because when I add up here, yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. Okay. That is fixed. There we go. And we're gonna set it up here. Yeah, instead of doing that, we'll just use the set thing. And that should be it. And we're gonna actually get to. Do this. should be it. Okay. No more problems like that. If we try to get something that doesn't exist, we add it at 0, and we just return 0. Cool. Okay, that should fix it. Sorry about this huge tangent. I know I shouldn't try to fix these errors as I find them, but I just can't help it. There we go. Okay. Everything's good. Leave. Okay. Let's go back to base. Got a few things to iron out there. Looks like the population transfer is done. Actually, let's get meat this time. Because I want to build the fishing hut. Yes, fishing huts are built with meat. Okay, don't think about it too much. Let's make a forester. Oh yeah, I have to deposit these things. And a fishing hut. Okay, let's add 2 melee characters to this, and to the fishing hut 2 ranged characters. There we go. If there are no animals, can they get meat from hunting other humans? Well, I never thought about that, but no, I don't think there will be. This is not RimWorld or anything like that, no. I mean, if they were desperate enough, but nah, maybe not. No, I don't see that happening. Oh man. Okay. This should do. Okay, let's just test a few of these things out. I want to transfer these characters a little bit. See what's up. Leave party menu 8756. Because that's the thing I also want to do here. Eventually, of course, I want these characters to change. I want to be able to change the order of these characters. Not that it's going to be largely relevant, but it's going to be relevant in terms of like who is going to be the representative. Because like, right now it doesn't change, but like it should change to this guy. If like if he goes on top of the list, he should be the representative of the party. That's for later. Let's see if they produce enough. So 4, I should have 12 meat. So 19 meat when I come back. Let's see. Because it's always 3. Oh! It changed. Okay, it doesn't change immediately, but it does change. Oh, God. Oh, man. 19 meat. Okay, so this is working correctly. Good. Okay. So the people transfer seems to be working okay. At least it seems like it. The fact that the character changes midway, like, oh, I'm a girl now. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have people in the party? What? Okay, something is still wrong with this. Okay, let me check. Because that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, the characters were all... There's one character. Let's get a few characters back. You. Okay, seems to be fine. What happened? I don't even know what happened back there. It's like the characters just weren't there for some reason. Yeah, but this... I am so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know why that happened. I mean, it's probably some faulty thing in the code, of course, but... I don't know what the heck is wrong with that. Okay, let's transfer a few people back here. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, hold on. I need to do, yeah. Okay, I know what happened. Hold on. Okay. I know what happened. It's fine. So, when I put a character in a party, I need to, job set, no, none. No, character dot party is going to be null as well. So he's not in a party. And I have to do this to here as well. But instead of this, it's going to be player party. But the job set is fine. Like I want to always set the job to null because he's no longer working at the building. So yeah, okay. There. Hopefully, because I think that's what happened. Like, I wasn't setting the party, so that sort of thing happened. Like, they were both working in the building and in my party. So let's make the test. I actually need to get some resources up here. Let's build Forester. No, I really need to work on a few quality of life things for this. Okay, let's put them all to work. Doesn't matter. Like they'll do things. I don't really care at this point. I just want them to be assigned to buildings. There we go. So they're all working. I'm gonna remove character 7. She's over here on this last building. I'm gonna remove character 7 over to our party. She's still here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, okay. Because if she's at base, if I'm moving her to the party, if work building is not null, then we need to unregister her from that building. So work building, remove worker, remove this character. So we want to remove this character from the working building. And if I do that, it just removes the person from there. And then I just set her job to null, with no building attached to it. Null check can be simplified? Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, if she has a working building, then we remove the worker from it. I have to go now. Thank you for showing me your game. No problem. Thank you so much for being here, Keys. Thank you so much. Feel free to come back anytime. Thank you so much for sticking around. And have a nice rest of your day. Okay, let's see if this thing works. God. If I see you on stream, I'll try to hop on. Sure, thank you. I appreciate that. Bye. I'm just gonna make a quick test. Oh God, I have to start with some resources so I can build immediately. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, let's put character 0, sure. Character 4. Let's put them to work. So 0 and 4 are working. I should add a little thing down here saying that they're busy working somewhere. But right now that's fine. I'll just I'll do that in a bit. Because that's really important. Because like if they're working on something, you probably don't want to put them in your party. But I'll do that. Yes, in a bit. Okay. Who was character 4? Yeah, okay. Let's do character 4 or character 0. Doesn't matter. Character 4 will do. 4. Okay. Actually, we take her out. She's no longer here. Okay, perfect. Let's also put character 0 up here. No one is working here anymore. So if I leave, move around, everything is still fine. Like, there's no one here. They're all in my party. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Hopefully that's the best thing to go about it. Okay. Let's just add a little check here. So like if they're working somewhere, I want this to reflect that. Like I'm gonna put a little tag down here saying that the person is working, just so that people know that they're removing someone from a place of work, basically. So when I am opening the people transfer, this is only really relevant for people that are in the base, to be fair. So let's do that. The text is gonna be, okay, so if character dot work building is not null, then oops, those are the wrong symbols right there. Text, I'm going to add working. That's it. Just a little something to say, you know, this character's working. You should probably be careful with that. Let's give this a shot. See if this solves it. Okay. So I'm gonna put character 2 and character 0 to work. we go. Character 0 is working. Character 2 is working. And also, should probably bring the filters back. Because I do have some filters up here when I'm clicking on a building, and I add people to this. I can actually see the people. Well, I need to have more than one building for that to work. But if like I assign people to another building, like that, if I go in another building and add people, I can actually click this little button over here to like list people that are working in other buildings as well. So I'll probably do something similar to that. I'll need a little toggle over on this thing. We can do that fairly easily, I think. It's just a matter of we just need a little toggle. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Toggle employed. Go. We can just copy this wholesale, I think. And put it over here. There we go. This is going to be transfer. And is it going to be that? I'm going to just check here real quick. Is it the same? Copy path. I really need to set these up to all have the same header so that it's easier to find stuff like this. There we go. And click that. We're gonna toggle. Yeah, we're gonna rename this to population. And we're gonna do that. People transfer toggle employee. Only method. Transfer. There we go. And then we filter stuff up here. When we go over, yeah, this in this little menu down here, we can just toggle this. Because I am, when I'm opening the population menu, yeah, I do have this filter thing over here. Well, I do have a to-do here because like I want this to be done a little more cleanly. For now, this will do. Oops. Ah. So default filter. It's going to be true, just that. There we go. Default filter is just going to filter everyone. Not employed. No, wait a minute. The default filter is actually oh yeah, it lists everyone. No, wait a minute. Default filter is going to be everyone. Right, okay. There we go. And this is not gonna, this is gonna be UI toggle, population, people transfer, employee toggle. We don't need to sort them, so we'll just keep it like that. Yeah, and instead of doing this, we'll just use population filter. So all these three instances are going to be population filter. There. I think this is good. I think this is fine. Okay, let's give it a shot. See if this works. Okay, so right now it lists everyone. Nothing changes here because like everybody is on its own. Like nobody's working right now. Let's get a few working buildings. Forester, deposit. There we go. Character 2 should now not be listed. Yeah, character 2 is gone, but if I click this, then character 2 appears. There we go. Okay. So that is working, which is pretty nice. Let's add other people to this thing. So like, let's put character 4 as well. 2 and 4 are now listed. Right, it doesn't, it resets the whole thing, which probably shouldn't, but I mean, it's fine that it resets, to be honest. For now, at least. Because there's a thing, like if I'm selecting a character that is not available, yeah, that would be a huge issue. I feel. Got a lot of archers this time. Yeah, and if I do this, then character 2. Oh, I need to update this. I need to update the text of the button. No! Okay, I knew something was gonna... Yeah, character 2 is no longer working. I need to update the button. The text of the button when I transfer over. where is it? Transfer to party, right? Button dot text is going to be character dot name, and that's it. There we go. I need to, man, I really need to add some starting resources to the base. And I'm gonna do that as soon as I quit this. Zero and 4. There we go. They shouldn't be working here anymore, and they are not. Okay. Seems okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the whole thing of like yeah, let's give us some starting resources so we can build immediately when we get into the game, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep forgetting. And that's not good. Let's go over to where we're creating our base. Yeah, player base info. Go. Yeah. We're also going to add some starting resources. Resources. What is it? Like inventory, right? Add. We're gonna add. Actually, we're gonna add coins too. Sure, why not? 10 coins, 10 of each. Sure, 10 of each. So coins, meat, and herbs. There. And hopefully that helps us a little bit at the start to get a few resources in. There we go. Okay. Good. Very good. And that means we can build immediately. Yeah. Should be able to withdraw too, but that's gonna be a whole menu. I don't know if I want to do that. At least not now, because that'll be a nightmare to do. It's gonna be something like close to like transferring stuff, trading stuff. That's the thing. QRT 42, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hello. welcome. Oh, we got a prodigy, do we? All right. Yeah, let's rest. Oh, they actually gathered everything. Damn. These people are getting efficient. These people are getting very efficient. Let's visit the place. Trade. Okay. Yeah, I mean, seems legit. Leave. Okay. Trade again. Till we got nothing. button is disabled. Doesn't look very disabled. But that's a UI thing. I'll have to fix that later. Text should be a little darker when it's disabled, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that's the big thing. Like the text is still like white and it shouldn't be. It should be like closer to the button color so it just meshes with it. You can still read it, but not like think, oh, it's a clickable thing, because it's not doing anything. Right, leave. Okay, let's go back. We got a bunch of coins. Got a bunch of coins, which is pretty good. Gotta make camp twice. Took us that long, huh? Okay. And still transfer people, so that's good. None of them are working. So they've produced nothing. I do need to have a setup or have a pop-up like saying, you don't have your buildings working. Do you want to leave anyway? Like, you won't get anything out of it. Just gonna keep testing it. A few of these things, just making sure that. Oh, okay. I shouldn't click that too much. Oh, actually, that's a good thing. Yeah. Let's recruit a few because, like, yeah. I clicked this way too much. Let's move them all over to the population over here on this side. Got a lot of people on our hands. That's 6 people and a lot of people over here. I need to limit this and have like a scroll or something. Otherwise, this isn't gonna. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. If I do this, yeah, it shows up people down here. Good. Okay. Still good. Yeah, I need to fix this to not let like to not let the UI run wild and get out of the screen. Get out of the screen. That's bad. We're going to be extremely efficient when we make camp now. It's like, yeah. There. There are still plants. Interesting. Oh, right. The thing is over. Right. We produced a few things. Meanwhile, that's good. Let's actually just do a few more tests because I want to. Like these characters right now, they're extremely powerful. Like they've been here from the very beginning. Let's reduce the list a little so that they're easier to spot. Let's build new buildings. Like that. Yeah, 16. 16 in a skill. Oh god. 66 herbs per hour. God, that is way too much. I need to keep this in check, otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare. Like resources, all the resources, all over the place. Doesn't matter. Like you get all of the things. Just 1 hour passes and suddenly you're filled to the brim with resources. Oh man. Okay, but this is good. Okay, everything is still working correctly, so that's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, everything should be good. Everything is still okay. That's nice. Okay, let me just check something real quick over here. Yeah, I think we're on the right track because we managed to do that. I'm going to still do a few more tweaks, but before that, give me just a few minutes and I will be right back. Oh, not that. There we go. Be right back. sorry, everybody. I am back now. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more tests of this thing. Also try to find pain points that I can alleviate. Like, there's a few things that I could fix here. I'm actually gonna try to fix that pathfinding problem I've been having, because I think it should be something easy. I'm gonna fix that, and then I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you, Prophets. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that pathfinding problem. Then I'm gonna get on the thing. Okay. Let's see. Change of clothes? Is this the right person? What do you mean? I still have the same clothes. Don't I? Gasp. Okay. I thought you had a lighter shirt. No, I mean, because this is like this is the shirt I use on top of my other shirt. This is like the comfy this is the shirt I usually use on top of my other clothing to keep myself warm, because it's still a little chilly. So that this is like the clothing I use to keep me warm. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it short. I was just asked to take care of dinner, so I'll have to cut it short today. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna find someone to raid first, though. Let's see who is up. Oh, Tomat Salad is up. He's probably not gonna stream for a lot longer, but yeah, we're gonna raid him. We're gonna raid him. Where's his name? I need his name. There we go. Have him up too? Yeah. He's pretty cool. I should actually oh, okay, here we go. Because I never used this, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I have to start learning how to use these things so I can use them properly. So yeah. That's perfectly fine, TV. That's perfectly fine. We did a few things today, so exciting. I am going to send you over. Be here tomorrow. Take care. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, hopefully a little earlier, because today I got a little distracted with the release of Tomb Raider Remaster. Don't tell anyone. I was watching videos about that before stream, and then hours ticked on by, and that's why I came in a little late today. Yeah, so I am going to raid him. Hopefully he's still up. Okay, he's still up. Because I was afraid there for a second. Yeah, we're going to raid him, and I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Or you can check the schedule, because not everybody has the same time zone as me. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. And now let's go raid Tomat Salad, because he's a cool guy and he's doing a game about actual management too. So it's in Unity. This one. It's not exactly Godot, but it's relevant. It's relevant. Okay, don't judge me. Let's prepare the raid. Here we go. It's gonna be up soon. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let's go raid. Bye, everybody. And raid.